Bored. I'm gonna build a lightsaber. So what I've done, so I took it upon myself, and I've always wanted to do it, is go out and build something. Always wanted to like build a prop, but I've never had the time to do it. So I thought, might as well use the time I've got now. And build a prop. So I went out yesterday, and I bought some PVC pipes from Bunnings. They're coupling parts. I don't even think they're in use anymore. They were dusty when I got them. I got this. It cost me $20 from a reject shop. It's like an off-brand lightsaber. I don't know if I'm going to use the insides of it, or if I'm just going to take it apart and just use it as like aesthetics. And I've got spray paint, sandpaper, and I went to Spotlight to get some thread to go around it. And I don't know how it's going to turn out, but hopefully it turns out really well. It's just one of those little DIY projects that I've always wanted to do, so let's give it a crack. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, see if there's anything I can use. Looks like there's some stuff I can use. I'm probably not going to use any electrical stuff because I don't know anything about that. Okay, so I've kind of changed the plan a little bit. So what I've started to do now is I've started to cut this part off here so it sits in snug with this. And I cannot stress this enough, that if you are going to use tools, if you are going to do a build, take your time, because if you don't have power tools, and if you're just using like a handsaw or something like that, it will take a while. Don't rush it, because you will make a mistake and you will hurt yourself. Like, I'm getting to the point where like I'm getting a little bit frustrated, but just be patient, it will happen, it will fall off. Okay, and this is what we were going for. It's not as straight as I wanted it to be, but I'd rather it be, all I wanted it to be was just cut off, and it did that. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought maybe I'm using the wrong saw, I'm not 100% sure. But again, just take your time with it, it'll come off. Just the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself over just making a lightsaber. Alright, now I think it's time to paint. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and sand off like all of the numbers, like all that kind of stuff. I'm going to try and get off the stickers as well that came with it, like the price codes. Just really sand it down, make it look worn, make it look war-torn. And also sanding it will, I don't really know. I'm making all of this up as I go along. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. So what I'm thinking about doing is having this piece. I was originally going to cut it down a few mil, but I actually kind of like that. It's kind of like a vent piece for the saber. This is the body of it all. I'm kind of 50-50 on keeping this band in to kind of give it a little bit more length and to give it a little more grit. And then I'm just putting in this silver spot that I got from the dismantled saber. And I'm actually pretty happy with this now, so I'm going to spray paint it, and then I'm going to glue it all together. I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to glue it together. I think that came out really nice, actually. Yeah, it's actually pretty thick stuff. I thought I was gonna need like another coat. Yeah, now all we gotta do is just wait for that to dry, super glue it, and then yeah, see what happens, I suppose. Alright, so far this is the end result of the paint job. I'm actually really happy with that. That it dried super quickly. Yeah, really happy with that actually. I want to, so here's what I want to do as well. So there's a rubber band here. I think I might want to cut this down to size and just give it a little bit more length in the saber. But besides that, pretty much all we're going to do now is just put some of that fabric on, give it a little bit of a wrap, super glue this bit on as a vent, and I think I'm going to put a button on as well, something in this, which came off the toy. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so I left it for a day, and I came back this morning to have a look at it, and this is not the end result, but it's pretty close, and I am really happy with how this turned out. I left it to kind of hold overnight, and it kept its shape. It glued together really nice. I was skeptic because I thought I got the wrong glue, but it's held together really nice. That being said, I wouldn't go out and like whack it around because I don't know how stable it is. So again, it is a display piece. But yeah, but right now all I have to do is I'm going to wrap this stuff around the hilt to kind of give it like a bit of grip. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end result, and I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see, I've kept this part white for now. Probably going to spray paint it black when I get paid again, because I just didn't have the money or the time to paint it. From the toys, I've taken the silver part of the vent, and I've taken the button. I have spray painted it all. It's all one coat. I've spray painted it silver, and I took the fabric from Spotlight and I put it as like a little grip. But yeah, I am super happy with it. Probably going to do some more stuff with it over time, but yeah, this was a really fun DIY project. It only took me about an afternoon to do, but yeah, no, this is something that I would probably want to do again. Probably might do a different project next time. Yeah, what that will be, I don't know. If you have an idea of what it could be, let me know. If there's anything that you think I could have done differently with this build, please let me know. Yeah, well, until then, keep it. Until then, keep it real, stay sexy, and see you next time. Bye.